Hectic negotiations are going on in Qatar to finalize the contours of the Israel-Hamas deal. Washington's top diplomat Antony Blinken held a press briefing on the future of West Asia, talking about months-long efforts to implement a ceasefire proposal. Blinken spoke about the day after war in Gaza, saying that Gaza's future governance would involve a reformed Palestinian Authority.
We believe that the Palestinian Authority should invite international partners to help establish and run an interim administration with responsibility for key civil sectors in Gaza, like banking, water, energy, health, civil coordination with Israel. The international community would provide funding, technical support, and oversight. The interim administration would include Palestinians from Gaza and representatives from the PA, selected following meaningful consultation with communities in Gaza, and would hand over complete responsibility to a fully reformed PA administration as soon as it's feasible. The administrators would operate in close cooperation with a senior UN official who should oversee the international stabilization and recovery effort.
Now, according to a draft of the deal being negotiated between Israel and Hamas, Israel will pay a steep price to secure the release of female soldiers being held hostage. The three-phase agreement will begin with a gradual release of 33 hostages over a 6-week period, including women, children, older adults and wounded civilians, in exchange of potentially hundreds of Palestinian women and children imprisoned by Israel. Among the 33 would be 5 female Israeli soldiers, each of whom will be released in exchange for 50 Palestinian prisoners, including 30 convicted security prisoners who are serving life sentences.
466 days on, the much-awaited Israel-Hamas truce is nearing a close. There's hope that the war, which witnessed over 46,000 deaths in Gaza and the killing of 405 IDF soldiers, could end within 24 hours, if there are no last-minute glitches. This amid reports of Hamas accepting the draft deal. Negotiators are meeting in Qatar, hoping to finalize details of a plan to end the war in Gaza, after US President Joe Biden indicated a ceasefire and hostage release deal was imminent.
And the war between Israel and Hamas, we're on the brink of a proposal that I laid out in detail months ago, finally coming to fruition. I have learned in many years of public service to never, ever give up.
Netanyahu's cabinet, however, is divided. His far-right National Security Minister, Itamar Ben-Gvir, has sparked a row after he claimed of repeatedly foiling the hostage deal over the last year. In a message, he called on Finance Minister Smotrich to join him to quit coalition if the deal is through.
The deal being forged is a deal of surrender to Hamas. I am calling on my friend, Minister Bezalel Smotrich, to join me in cooperating together against a deal being forged. Otzma Yehudit, his party, alone does not have the power to prevent the deal, but together we can go to the Prime Minister and inform him that if he passes the deal, we will withdraw from the government.
In the first stage of the potential deal, Hamas will reportedly release 33 hostages, including children, women and female soldiers. On the 16th day after the release, negotiations will begin on the second stage to free the remaining captives, comprising male soldiers, men of military age, and the bodies of hostages killed by Hamas. 94 of the 251 hostages abducted by Hamas on October 7th are believed to be in Gaza. Reports claim Israel will hold on to high-profile Hamas militants to use as leverage in the second stage of talks to ensure that every hostage is released. As per the potential deal, the IDF troops will withdraw from most areas of Gaza but stay in a buffer zone inside Gaza. During the period between the two stages, the military will continue to hold the Philadelphia corridor along the Gaza-Egypt border. One sticky issue could be the handover of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar's body captured by the IDF. An Arab media outlet reported that Hamas was demanding the body of its former leader in the first stage of the deal. But as per an Israeli government source, Jerusalem is not ready for that. While negotiators are leaving no stone unturned to reach a deal, Israel continues to pound Gaza. US Secretary of State Blinken hopes the plan will serve as a blueprint for Gaza's governance. Now, all eyes are on the negotiators, who race against time to reach a deal ahead of Trump's inauguration.